Hello and good morning, Nigeria. It's another marvelous Monday. And of course, this is Wake Up Nigeria.
Well, we hope you had a great weekend. I certainly did. It was really restful for me. And the kids are at home today.
Yep, they're taking over, scattering the whole house, tidying it again, scattering the house again, tidying again. But hey.
Wasn't that Children's Day?
Feel, yeah.
Yeah, the euphoria from Children's Day. A lot of activities yesterday.
Of course.
And today as well. So it's going to be a great show today.
Like we always like to say, there's no better way to start your week. My name is Titilayo Oyinson.
And I'm Yomi Owoko. We are prepared to give you a show to remember. The kids are sure to love this one. That's why we're all,
yeah,
sort of dressed down a little bit for a Monday morning.
Kind of.
Just a little bit.
We're streaming live on tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook. You can look us up at TVC Connect. For comments, make sure you use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria. Very
All
important.
right, and guess what? Chef Lillian is back in the studio with us this morning, and she's going to be delivering some nice stuff for us. Hey, MM.
Hi.
Hi, good
How's
morning.
it going?
Hi.
All right.
All right. So
She's
it's
looking
gonna be,
pretty in pink today.
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
Okay,
morning.
so there's so much happening on the show today.
A lot,
in the
and we
highlights.
have kids joining us as well. Without a past, there can be no future. So, of course, the first thing that we'll be talking about is a little bit of history, like we usually do every Monday, courtesy of Titi.
Yeah, wow. Hey, we also have Izefwa joining us. Izefwa will be talking to us about how parents can encourage their children's curiosity.
We also have the amazing Honey Tree Dancepiration crew coming on the show today to give us a beautiful dance performance. Looking forward to this one.
It's a load of kids today. We have another kids performance. A young saxophonist, Timmy Tayo, and of course, Demi. They will be showcasing their musical talent. And finally, we have Atanda Gloria Ayomide. Now, she's a child author joining us for a chat.
And of course, you can get your comments and suggestions across to us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria.
Okay, so much.
Did you guys get the memo that it was Children's Day?
Yeah,
celebrations today. Like,
what?
It was.
Because of the outfits? I don't know. I felt very free. So you guys kind of like dressed up. We kind of dressed down.
You're dressed down. You're dressed like an Egyptian.
What? Say it. Egyptian what? What?
Come on.
Okay, so fun fact about this outfit. It's from 1987.
Oh, wow.
It's my mom's, and she used to wear this to the disco.
Ooh.
And I inherited this, and I decided to wear it today.
1987, wow.
Yeah, 1987.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
80s
nice.
style.
No, hand-me-downs are always very cool. Like, we always get to take care of them.
Did you have to call it a hand-me-down? Why couldn't you call it
Just have to say
vintage?
it's vintage.
No, it's
Or
hand-me-down.
like,
Hand-me-down
dude.
is very cool because if I had, if I did have my late father's stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
The fact that it's from way back makes me even love it more.
Oh, thank you, MM.
Okay,
So Mike, you're getting haters out there for what you just said, just so you know.
On social media today, what we're doing is, wait, what's wrong with my voice? Okay, so your best childhood memories, right? Social media, just let us know what are your best childhood memories. How did you spend Children's Day when you were much younger? Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria at TVC Connect on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Let's share those memories. If you have pictures of yourself, throw back pictures when you were a kid and all that. Do that. And by the way, also, yesterday was our producer's birthday. So,
Oh, yeah, Ozzy Okoli, happy birthday.
did we? I have like 2 or 3 friends I know they were born on Children's Day. So, happy Children's Day, happy birthday to all of you.
Ozzy the Great. You know we love you.
Speaking of childhood memories, one of my greatest childhood memories is usually, I mean, it was a recurring one, the sound of my dad's foot coming up the stairs.
Wow.
Oh, really?
When I was really young, when I was about 5 or 6.
Did he come with any? Okay.
So was it in fear? or
Exactly
anticipation
what I
or
wanted to ask.
excitement?
Anticipation.
Like he was.
It was fear later, but when I was much younger, it was anticipation.
Well, the way Yomi is saying it, like he's not exactly sure. Should I tell the truth? Should I not tell the truth?
No, when I was young, my dad was, was the man.
It was the man, exactly. That has changed. You do stuff now to kids and they're like,
But why do we often remember our mothers, like memories of our mothers more than we remember that of our dads?
Who said?
Like I think we talk more about our moms, my mom.
Actually, I remember my
Africa, she
dad
did
more.
this, my dad.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, my dad had a very, very, it was quite unusual, but he was very, very close with us and all that. So I love memories with him, a lot. A lot.
I like your
Mom
haircuts
also,
though, Mike.
I said your head is there.
You have a nice haircut.
Please, your head is not right there. No, we're going to the news
All
now.
right, Veronica's a standby for us. I'm sure she's got some childhood memories to share as well.
Well, I have a lot, but let's get straight to the news, Yomi. My name is Veronica. The All Progressives Congress, APC, in Nasarawa State has won all the 13 local government areas in the just concluded local government elections. Chairman of the State Independent Electoral Commission, Henry Omaku, made the declaration on Sunday in Lafayette, the state capital. He declared that the party also won the entire 147 wards of the state in the councillorship election. Well, hundreds of children and their parents converged on the 35 Battalion Nigerian Army Parade Ground in Katsina to celebrate their day. Wife of the commanding officer, Tinuola Okodaso, told the celebrators and their parents that there is a need to redefine the parent-child relationship in the face of reports of child abuse in recent times. The Chief Judge of Katsina State, Justice Musa Danladi, advised the children and their parents and caretakers to donate money and materials to displaced children living in IDP camps across Nigeria. Well, our next story contains flash photography. Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode marked the end of his third year in office with a Thanksgiving service with the theme, Praise His Majesty. Ambode also thanked the citizenry for their support in the last 3 years. As the governor stepped into his fourth year in office, he said more development will be witnessed in the state. The yearly Thanksgiving service is to look back at the achievements of the state and to further put the state in the hands of the Lord, the harbinger of prosperity. Well, the Society for Performing Arts SPAN took out time to celebrate with children at the Children's Day event tagged Kid Fest, an Explore a Career project that gives a total purpose-driven experience to every Nigerian child. Speaking at the event, the founder and chairperson of the Society for Performing Arts in Nigeria, Sarah Bulus, says this platform is set to offer children the opportunity to meet the passion of talented veterans in all walks of life.
We have invited public school children, government school children, Lagos Theatre, Art and Culture, and we invited them to discover their purpose and their passion. So they're interacting with paint, they're interacting with drawings, they're interacting in the doodle, they're interacting with all kinds of people that are doing makeup, music, dance. We have also dentists, doctors, eye doctors, we have lawyers, and they're talking to the kids. So if the child wants to be a doctor or a lawyer, they will put their name on a paper with the school, and when we draw their name, they will be mentored.
Well, that's all of news. I'm Veronica Danik. Boy, it's back to Yomi and Titi.
We're starting with this day this morning and the headline, NPDP leaders to meet Buhari Oshibajo today. We've kept our promises to Nigerians, says federal government. Nigerians are tired of your deceit, PDP tells Buhari APC. CBN to undertake spot checks on bank branches to ensure FX liquidity. All on the cover of this morning.
On the cover of the Guardian newspaper, it says, "We've done so much with so little," government insists. How CBN revived economy under current administration. Opposition rejects President Buhari's APC's claims. Aviation unions to shut MMA2 over sack of 20 members. And Nigeria imports 812 billion naira worth of petrol in Q1. Wow, that's a large number. And that's what we have on the cover of The Guardian.
All right, the Daily Sun is next, and the headline, "Last-ditch efforts to resolve APC crisis. Buhari steps into NPDP crisis, now to meet aggrieved members after Oshibajo preliminary intervention. Biafra, police, IPOB go for showdown. And Northern-Southern elders go into alliance. And finally, a $1 billion withdrawal. Where is our share, South-South governors say. All on the cover of the Daily Sun.
On the cover of the Nigerian Tribune, we have presidency hits Obasanjo again. Recalls how Plateau, Oyo, Ekiti, Anambra governors were removed under him. It also says here, Nigerians decry violence against children, seek improved welfare. And also how NNPC secured 11.2 billion naira to refund FAAC. That's what we have on the Nigerian Tribune.
All right, and then on the cover of the New Telegraph, we have the headline, 2019, Saraki, Tambuwal, Dogara, weigh options. Federal government saves 17 billion naira from travel, sitting allowances, souvenirs. And we are not suppressing opposition, says the APC. PDP, Buhari violating tenets of democracy. All on the cover of the New Telegraph.
All right, and of course, that's all we have time for on the newspapers for today.
All right, and we're going to be going on a commercial break. And there's so much more that we have in store for you today on this Children's Day celebration. All right, Children's Day celebration edition.
Yes.
Of Wake Up Nigeria, but we still have aerobics for you this morning, and we're heading to fitness. We're heading to the garden where it's happening.
Good morning, viewers. Welcome to the fitness segment of your favorite morning show, Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Benjamin. Today we are having hybrid exercises for a bright Monday morning that is sure to challenge you. So the exercises we're having, we're going to be doing 7 programs, but they've promised us to be intense and they will work your total body. So guys, the first exercise we're doing is the high knees. High knees. So high knees, we're going this way. Are you guys ready? Yeah. All right, 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now the next move is the jump squats. The jump squats, we are going this way. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, guys, let's go. We count to 15. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now that's it. The next move we're going to be doing is the split lunge. Now the split lunge, we're going this way. Guys, are we ready? All right, let's go. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now that's it for the split lunge. The next move we are doing is the jumping jacks. So the jumping jacks, we're going this way. Are you guys ready? All right, come on, let's go. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now the next move is the mountain climbers. So the mountain climbers, we're going this way. Are you guys ready? All right, let's go. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now the next move is similar to the mountain climbers, which is the knee tuck. So the knee tuck, we're going this way. 1, 2. Are you guys ready? Yeah. All right, let's go. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now, the next move we are going is the burpees. Now, the burpees we're going to do 10. So I promise you it's going to be intense and it's going to challenge you. So are you ready for the burpees? All right, let's go. 1, 2, go. That's it for the burpees. That's how we're going. Are you ready? All right, let's go. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Now that's all we have for you today. I promise you it's gonna be intense. So if you did it right form and the right way, be sure to work your total body. So that's it.
All right, thank you very much, Benjamin, for that exercise routine this morning. And of course, we are in the kitchen with Chef Lillian. Hi, Lillian.
Hello.
How's your weekend?
It was great, actually.
Lillian is always so cool, calm, collected, and married. Okay, so what are we making today?
Okay, so today we're making crispy fish fillets, deep fried. We're making a pea sauce. This is blended frozen peas.
Okay.
With black pepper and onions.
Okay.
So this is a yogurt and this is flour,
Okay.
breadcrumbs. So they're all going together for the fish.
Okay.
So the pea is actually the sauce. Then we're going to do assorted vegetables that will go with it. And we have potato chips here. So that's all the package for
That's all?
today. Yes.
Wow, interesting stuff. It's quite a mouthful. We have fish fillet, we have sweet pea sauce.
Frozen pea, yes.
Frozen pea sauce. And what else? Potato chips.
Yes.
Okay.
Assorted vegetables.
Okay. I think it was last week Thursday, we actually had Chef Tolu. I don't know if some of, well, just in case you want to catch up on that, you can look up previous episodes on our YouTube page where Tolu taught us how to make the pea sauce.
Okay.
Yeah. But you could just, give us a brief, just a brief summary of how you came about your own pea sauce.
Okay. There are two ways for me for making this.
Okay.
You can saute your peas directly in butter or oil.
Okay.
Then you use your onions and garlic. You saute it when it's tender. Then you puree it.
Okay.
And then if you want to add cream, you add cream or you put it back on
How
the
do you puree it?
blender.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So this I did the other way around. I put the frozen peas in the blender with onions, garlic, and black pepper.
Okay.
And a little bit of water too.
Okay.
I added basil leaves in this too for fragrance, and taste. So I blended it together. So it's going to go back in the heat to cook.
Okay.
So when it cooks for a little bit, I just add butter and I take it out.
I like it.
Then I thicken it with my corn flour.
All right, so let's get work started.
Okay,
So what are we doing first of all?
we put this on.
Okay, so I'm just going to help you put this on over here. Yeah. So which do you want on?
Both.
Okay, so I'm just gonna, you know, this is our electric cooker here. It's a very sophisticated something. It's sophistication
Hot
to
plate.
make it work. So are we good?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. So low heat, high heat, doesn't really matter, right?
Because the hot plate is it's just, we have to get it very hot.
Okay.
So we can pour in the oil and then, not too high heat, like medium heat, so it won't burn up the fish.
Okay. So first of all, we are working with our fish.
Yes, please.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wear my gloves.
I really wish you could teach us how you came about this, how you were able to get your fish this,
fillets.
into fillets.
I don't have the whole fish here. I'm gonna show us.
That's what I'm saying. I wish you could show us how to get, it's this flat.
Okay.
And nice, actually.
Maybe at another time, because saying it, you won't really get it. Except to see it being done, yes.
Okay. It'd be nice for us, I would like to learn, basically, and I'm sure some of our viewers would also like to learn that.
Of salt.
Okay.
Peppers.
Okay. We're not seasoning that.
That's the seasoning, salt and pepper.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, I only know seasoning as seasoning when you season with seasoning cube.
I don't use cubes in my food.
Oh, you don't?
Yes.
Interesting.
So I'm adding oil so that it will help the seasoning to get onto the fish.
Okay.
So this is Rodo, Scotch bonnet, and basil.
That's pepper?
Yes, Scotch bonnet, basil, and onion chopped together.
All right.
To season the fish.
Okay. So are you going to leave this for, what kind of fish is this, by the way?
This is mackerel.
Titus?
Mackerel, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can use any kind of fish?
Any kind of fish.
Okay. I really like to learn how to,
to peel it.
Peel your fish this way. So it comes out, because it's boneless, actually. I don't see any bones there.
Except the ones we can't really help. That might fall apart the fish.
Maybe if you're using, what's some of that fish that has a lot of bones?
Shower.
Shower, yeah. Okay, so what's next? Because our
pan is hot.
Pan is heating up already, yeah. That's a lot of oil.
Yeah, we deep fry.
I would actually think that because because they're fillets, you're just going to use very little oil, especially because you added oil.
I'm not searing.
Oh,
and this is still going to be coated, so all this will not show.
Oh, okay.
It's just taste it inside when you're biting.
Okay, that crunchy feeling. Okay.
So this is the yogurt. If you don't have yogurt, you can use eggs.
Wow.
Okay, so.
Okay. So what does the yogurt do for this? Just give it a taste, or is there any other?
It makes it creamy, sweet, mild, everything in the mouth.
Okay. So is this unsweetened yogurt?
Oh, this is plain yogurt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can use Greek unsweetened.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Okay. That looks yummy already. Imagine boiled fish in yogurt. Never seen this before.
Really?
Yeah, never. This is one of the many reasons why you should tune in to Wake Up Nigeria.
Yeah.
We cook amazing stuff. We teach you how to work wonders in your kitchen, just in case you're wondering.
This is very easy. Everybody can do it.
Yeah.
You don't really have to spend a fortune.
I mean, this is Titus. You can get half a kilo is like 500 now, 400
yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on your location.
Yeah, it depends on
the
your location.
size.
Yeah. And then yogurts. They're cheap ones now.
Yeah, 200, 300.
300, yeah. And then your breadcrumbs. Can you find them at your local store?
Yeah, ShopRite.
Okay. Well, you can find at your local store, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. And your flour. Everybody sells flour, so it's not hard. So you need to check the oil. It's really heating up. How hot do you want it?
Not very hot.
Okay. I really wish I could join you. Because this
I have gloves.
Sweet. Oh, okay. So to make the work
faster,
more interesting. Well, not exactly faster.
Okay.
I just want to feel it. Okay. So whilst we are I'll call it marinating.
Yes.
Yeah, our fish fillet. We'll go on a quick commercial break. Wake Up Nigeria continues in a bit. And it's welcome back. You're still on to Wake Up Nigeria, and we are in the kitchen. And of course, Chef Lillian is with me, and we are making. Tell us what we are making.
We're making crispy fish fillets.
Okay, and
Potato chips.
And
sauteed vegetables.
Okay.
Puree sauce, pea puree.
Okay, let's go over the ingredients quickly.
Okay.
Just for the benefit of those just joining us.
Okay. Okay, so over here we have diced capsicums. We have other colors. We have red, we have yellow, we have green. We have our diced onions. We're gonna saute them together. We have our hand-blended peppers and basil leaves together for the fish seasoning.
Okay.
Salt and pepper. We have a yogurt, breadcrumbs and flour.
Okay.
And here we have a potato chips. Gonna be the frying there.
Okay. So just in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually coating our fish fillet.
Yes.
So what we did was, tell us what we did now.
Okay, so we took...
I'm just your sous chef, I'm helping you.
Okay, so we took fish fillets.
Yeah.
We seasoned them in salt and black pepper. So we put them next in the yogurt. This is a plain yogurt.
And you also mentioned that another alternative could be eggs.
Yes.
You could use eggs if you
Yes,
like.
you could use eggs. So then it goes next into the flour, then the breadcrumbs. But majorly, if you're at home, you have all the time to yourself, you can let it sit for a longer period of time so that it really gets into the fish.
Okay.
Yes, so then you get the actual taste, flavors, everything.
Okay. So what we are going for here is that crunchy, creamy taste.
Yes.
When you bite on your fish.
Yes.
Oh, yummy.
Yummy.
Can't wait to taste it when it's done. And yeah, we've started, we've already fried some up.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what it looks like over there. It looks really good.
Thank
I
you.
wish I could have like a taste right now. Okay. So what's next? What are we doing next?
Okay, so I think we'll finish up with a little.
Okay.
We're going to be frying this.
Okay.
Deep frying this.
Well, I'm sure everyone knows how to fry potato chips.
Potato
so
chips.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So what's next?
So we're going to cook up this puree.
Okay. Puree pea sauce. Okay. So what do we need for that?
Just butter.
Okay. So just tell us briefly on
Okay.
how you came about your pea sauce.
Okay, so in here I have frozen peas, I have onions, I have basil leaves, and I have black peppers.
Okay.
So a little bit of water, blend it up together.
So you just put it straight in, no oil, nothing.
Yeah, this is the oil. The butter is going to give us the fat.
Okay.
And then
So what are we going for here?
we want it thick. So
Okay.
to achieve that, we're going to use we're going to make a slurry out of the canned flour.
Pecan flour.
Yeah,
Okay.
so please, I need a little bit of water in it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'll just take a little bit of water here.
Okay.
Is that okay? Or you want more water?
A little more.
Okay. So we are making,
A slurry.
okay, that's what you call it, slurry.
Yes.
You chefs always have a way of giving
Yeah, our
names.
registers.
So I'm going to take out a few plates that you're not using anymore so that we have, are you still making of the oil?
No.
Yeah, okay. So let's keep, so that we have space to work with, because it seems to be like a lot of things on the table we're putting in our mouths this morning.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. All right. So just in case you're just joining us, we are making crunchy fish fillet,
Yeah.
pea sauce,
Yes.
and potato chips
Wait.
with
Salted vegetables.
salted vegetables. Of
Yes.
course. Yeah. So yeah, it's quite a mouthful today. It's a lot going on here,
Yes, so
and I cannot wait to munch on. And I'm sure our guest is looking forward to eating on this later
definitely.
on. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. So what's going on over there?
I'm just waiting for it to cook up.
Okay.
Yes, I'm adding just a bit of crushed garlic.
Okay. Just to give it a bit of taste,
Yeah.
right?
And
Okay.
salt.
All right. So whilst we are heating up our peace sauce, the Honey Trees Danspiration crew are up next with their performance.
Day celebration edition, and I have this beautiful lovely angels here who are here to thrill us and of course remind us of when we were young. It's the Honey Tree Danspiration crew, and I'm looking forward to what they have. All right, how you doing? How you doing? Okay, all right, take it away. Let's go.
Take your eyes off of me so I can leave. I'm far too ashamed to do it with you watching me. This is never ending, we have been here before. But I can stay this time, 'cause I don't love you anymore. Please stay where you are, don't come any closer. Don't try to change my mind, I'm being cruel to be kind. I can't love every
for yourself, clap for yourself, clap for yourselves. All right, oh, lovely, 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 lovely. You guys want to teach me a move? You want to teach me a move? Do you want to teach me something? Eh? Show me, just teach me one move. Just teach me one.
Right.
Okay, how do you do it? You want me to fall down here? Okay, can you guys do that move? Ah, you guys are lovely. You guys are lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. All right, it's still Wake Up Nigeria. We have a whole lot in store for you. I hope you love this performance from these kids as much as I did. Don't go nowhere. We're still up with a lot more in the show.
Welcome back. It's the Wake Up Nigeria, and of course we are in the kitchen. And Chef Lillian is our chef for today, and we are making crunchy, creamy fish fillet,
Yes.
pea sauce, salted sauce, vegetable sauce, and fried potatoes.
Chips, yes.
Yeah. So what's next? So we have made our crunchy, creamy fillet, fish fillet.
No, pea sauce.
We have made our pea sauce and potato chips on your frying. Right
You're
now?
frying,
Right.
okay. So in here, I'm gonna saute this.
Okay. So in here we have what kind?
All the peppers, all the colors of the peppers, green,
Okay.
yellow, and red peppers.
Okay. It actually smells nice.
Okay, I added fragrant oil to this.
Okay. Because I was wondering.
Yeah.
It looks glossy and it actually really smells nice. So what do you call that again?
Fragrant oil.
Fragrant oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could use sesame. You could use I used sesame actually.
Okay.
You could use oyster sauce too.
Just to give it a nice fragrance.
Yes, and then you get to taste it a lot.
Oh,
So,
nice. It actually really smells nice.
oh, this heat is not on.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna help you put this on. Do you need it on? Okay, that's it. It's hot now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let this get very soft and brown before we add this.
The vegetables to it.
Yes.
So we're gonna caramelize our onions.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me, Lillian, what did you do over the weekend? Because it seemed, I mean, like you're always busy,
Yeah. So
taking so many orders for different ceremonies and stuff. So tell me about your weekend.
okay. So for the weekend, I and my team we catered for a wedding of 500 guests at
500
Ikeja. Yes.
How do you keep up with that kind of pressure?
When you get used to something, you almost will not feel it while doing it, especially when you love doing it. So for me, it's just like normal thing to do.
You're just having fun.
Yes.
Have you had any difficult clients? Like, you're like, okay, let's say you would go for, you're like catering for a wedding of 500 people and food is not enough.
Okay.
Like, food finishes halfway through the ceremony. What do you do?
You know, sometimes clients will tell you they're expecting 200 guests.
Yeah.
Get to the venue, you see 500 guests.
yeah.
So you just do what you can because you don't cook at the venue and all of that. So we just try to manage the food. There's nothing we can do actually.
Okay, so where are we with our sauteed sauce? Sauteed vegetable sauce. Yeah.
Let's need just little time to caramelize.
So you could use butter or margarine while making your sauce, right?
Yes, and if you have the money, you can use unsalted butter. They're quite expensive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, unsalted butter, that's a healthier option, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay. That onion is taking time though
Yeah.
to cook. Okay.
So next thing, I'm gonna add this.
So the benefit, the essence of this is just to give the food a colorful.
Yes, and vegetables, they're good for the health too.
Well, they are actually. You know, I never learned how to do that. Because I feel like it would just, scatter everywhere. So I don't know how you guys do. Like, you do it so well. And wait, let me try.
Well, you push it down like this.
Okay.
Then you flip. Yeah. You really don't need to learn it. You just keep doing it.
Okay,
You
practice
guys,
makes perfect.
yeah.
All right.
There's nothing to learn there.
So our potatoes are also heating up.
Yeah.
Our pea sauce is ready. We seem to be learning a lot of pea sauce, corn sauce lately, which is really nice. I mean, I actually never thought that, you know, there were other options for, as well, alongside vegetable sauce, you could also make pea sauce or corn sauce.
There are so many sauces. You can actually make a sauce out of anything. Yes, just get the...
Can you make a sauce out of rice? Just wondering. I said anything.
Okay,
so,
anything savory, like vegetables, like corn.
You could even actually make a sauce from this one, because if you blend it...
Of course, you can puree it, yeah. You never can tell you can make a sauce from rice.
Right?
Yeah, the Chinese...
I mean, if you blend it, right?
Yes, the Chinese, they do a lot with rice. So we have rice water, we use it for those that do fine things like you.
Okay. Oh, that looks really colorful.
Yes.
I like what I see.
Yes, so the point here is also we don't want it overcooked.
Okay.
So we can get all the nutrients and...
Okay, so I've learned something today. First of all, Lillian doesn't cook with
seasoning cubes.
With just salt and pepper.
Black pepper.
Food tastes good and ready to eat. So we'll go over to Yomi and Titi, who will be giving us some history, taking us back into history. Right, Yomi and Titi?
Thanks so much, MM. Well, you know how it is. We know the kids are home today, so a little bit of a history lesson for our young people today.
Okay, so first up is a fun one. On this day in 1908, Ian Fleming, that's an English author, journalist, and naval intelligence officer, was born. Now, he's best known for his James Bond series of 24 spy novel thrillers, which have turned into an epic movie franchise. Casino Royale, Live and Let Die, Goldfinger, just a few of the popular titles still read till this day.
Wow, amazing. And we have another coming out in 2019.
Yes.
Looking forward to it.
Let's hear some.
My name's Bond. James Bond.
Solitaire.
My name's Bond. James Bond.
My name is Bond. James Bond.
Who are you?
Bond. James Bond.
Thank you, Mr.
My name's Bond. James Bond.
Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
Bond.
James Bond. That's it. It was just too bad.
All right. So in 2014, American poet, singer, memoirist, and civil rights activist Maya Angelou died on this day. Now, although Angelou had reportedly been poor, she was working on another book, an autobiography about her experiences with national and world leaders. Angelou's legacy is one that all writers and readers across the world can admire and aspire to.
I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Just because I walk as if I have oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my sassiness upset you? Don't take it so hard.
Maya Angelou, she's legendary.
Honestly, the poetry.
She passed on this day.
Oh, dear me.
Really
years sad to lose her. In 1975, in Lagos, ECOWAS, that's the Economic Community of West African States Treaty, was officially signed by the heads of states and governments of the then 15 member states. Now, they were conscious of the overriding need to encourage, foster, and accelerate the economic and social development of member states in order to improve the living standards of people and, of course, pool together resources of their people while respecting the diversity in the rapid expansion that was the region of the time.
Yeah.
I didn't really know much about ECOWAS. I just knew that it was some kind of body bringing together all the countries.
Yeah.
you know, but it seems like they've been doing some amazing work.
Of course they have, and ECHO has given birth to ECHOMOG and a couple of other things like that. So it's been amazing the work that they have been doing. Now, finally, in 1934, on this day, Dr. Alan Roy Dafoe ensured the successful live birth of quintuplets, originally having diagnosed the mother, Olivia Dion, with a fetal abnormality. With the help of 2 midwives, the Dion girls were born 2 months premature. After 4 months with their family, they were made wards of the state for the next 9 years under the Dion Quintuplets Guardianship Act 1935. And those around them began to profit by making them a significant tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Yvonne, Annette, Cecile, Emile, Marie, 2 of the girls are still alive today.
Yeah,
wow.
just 2 of the girls are alive today.
Oh.
And it was the first time that 5 children were born at the same time and survived to adulthood.
Amazing.
They were such a tourist attraction. People came from all over the world to just go see them.
Now it's a common thing.
Yeah, but apparently they weren't happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just so caged and they didn't really live normal lives. But 2 of them are still alive today.
All right, so that's about all that we can take on this day in history. Well done, Titi.
Oh, thank you, Yomi. That was a fun one. We have a commercial break coming up next, and then we continue with the show. Hello and excellent morning once again, Nigeria.
Yeah, it's Wake Up Nigeria. We have been hard at work, having fun on this Children's Day celebration edition of the show. I'm Yomi Ope.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinson. Remember, we're streaming live on tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook. You can look us up at TVC Connect. For comments, please use hashtag Wake Up Nigeria.
All right, in a little while, we're going to be having Ezefua, who's going to be coming along to talk to us about encouraging a child's curiosity, especially during this short break that we have with the kids.
They're at home. What are they doing? Are they being active? And it's a really good one because there's never enough, you know, for us to put in there to make sure they are led towards greatness. And of course, because we are celebrating Children's Day and of course the kids, we have Temitayo Kayode and Demilade Adekwegba. And well, hey, they're going to be giving us a great performance with their saxophones.
Yeah, young kids becoming superstars. And that's not all. We also have child author Atanda Gloria Ayomide, who's going to be talking to us about a little book that she wrote.
Yeah.
And it's just out.
You should, of course, keep your comments and contributions coming in. Say what you're seeing, say what you're loving.
Yeah, and like Mike said earlier, your childhood memories.
Childhood memories, let's talk about it. You know, let's just give this in passing. I think tomorrow will be a more befitting day to talk about it. Falzi's This Is Nigeria video. And then tomorrow is tomorrow is Democracy Day.
Yeah.
You know,
so they will also have entertainment.
That video got a lot of backlash, actually.
No, let's leave it for tomorrow.
Backlash.
So fingers are crossed on.
No, but the big thing is
but
that...
it was a cover from the Childish Gambino.
I'll be interested in hearing what Falz has to say about it.
It's
Maybe
not
we should try and get him here.
Yeah, we should.
The big thing was that Diddy reposted the video twice.
P. Diddy, yeah.
So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Entertainment is all about. We'll talk about that. So, but then, yeah, Children's Day. My best memories. Did any of you used to match?
No.
I think I did do once.
I never did, but
I never liked matching.
He performed. He performed as
a musician.
Oh, that also reminds. Yeah, I did. My first, I can't forget. Yeah.
Childhood memories.
I can't forget.
Like just
was one of my favorite teachers back then in school. She made me learn and perform to the song "My Coat of Many Colors" by Dolly Parton. You know, so whenever the song comes on, it just, you know, I don't know. That song is "My Coat of Many Colors." Like something about it. Just
there was no difference between gospel and non-gospel. You could just listen to song, good music, you know? I mean, check out. That was like, that's the kind of song you rock in the club. Oh my God,
all these big type things that we hear now.
I'm telling you.
Crazy.
You didn't even pronounce it right. It's leg, bag, bag. Not leg, gay. Really? Yomi?
All right, Veronica has a stop by for us with the news update.
Well, thank you, Gami. Now to the news. Hundreds of children and their parents converged on the 35 Battalion Nigerian Army Parade Ground in Katsina to celebrate their day. Wife of the commanding officer, Tinuola Okodaso, told the celebrators and their parents that there is the need to redefine the parent-child relationship in the face of reports of child abuse in recent times. The Chief Judge of Katsina State, Justice Musa Danladi, advised the children and their parents and caretakers to donate money and materials to displaced children living in IDP camps across Nigeria. Now, Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode marked the end of his third year in office with a Thanksgiving service with the theme Praise His Majesty. As the governor stepped into his fourth year in the office, he said more development will be witnessed in the state.
We are going higher. We are going.
The yearly Thanksgiving service is to look back at the achievements of the state and to further put the state in the hands of the Lord, the harbinger of prosperity. The Society for Performing Arts SPAN took out time to celebrate with children at a Children's Day event tagged Kid Fest, an explorer career project that gives a total purpose, a driving experience to every Nigerian child. Speaking at the event, the founder and chairperson of the Society for the Performing Arts in Nigeria, Sarah Bulu, says this platform is set to offer children the opportunity to meet the passion of talented veterans in all walks of life.
We have invited public school children, government school children, Lagos theatre, art and culture, and we invited them to discover their purpose and their passion. So they're interacting with paint, they're interacting with drawings, they're interacting in the doodle, they're interacting with all kinds of people that are doing makeup, music, dance. We have also dentists, doctors, eye doctors, we have lawyers, and they're talking to the kids. So if the child wants to be a doctor or a lawyer, they will put their name on a paper with the school, and when we draw their name, they will be mentored.
The much talked about fashion show in Africa has started. The runway event of the Fashion Finest Africa 2018 came alive yesterday at the Balmoral Hall of Federal Palace Hotel in Lagos. The epic show, which kicked off on Friday last week, is put together to further help improve the Nigerian fashion industry.
The only one I ever see with a smile so bright.
Well, that's the news this hour. Let's take a look at today's weather forecast.
All right, starting with the Vanguard here, it says, give hope to youth. Anglican Methodist bishops task federal government. No government in history has done so much with so little as Buhari's, says Lai Mohammed. It also says here, Lagos NYSC member slumps, dies 5 days to passing out. That's a sad one. APC crisis, NPDP meets Osinbajo in Abuja today. That's what we have on the Vanguard.
All right, up next is The Guardian and the headline, we've done so much with so little, government insists. How CBN revived economy under current administration. Opposition rejects President Buhari's APC claims. And Osinbajo at Children's Day service preaches hope. And finally, Nigeria imports 812 billion naira petrol in Q1 of 2018. Wow. All on the cover of The Guardian.
On the cover of this day newspaper, it says NPDP leaders to meet Buhari or Osinbajo today. We've kept our promises to Nigerians, the federal government insists. It also says here, CBN to undertake spot checks on bank branches to ensure FX liquidity. That's what we have on the cover of this day.
All right, well, that's about all that we can take on the newspaper headlines this morning.
We have so much more coming up. Izefwa will be coming on shortly to talk to us about encouraging our kids' curiosity.
We'll be back.
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Now, kids are naturally curious and they ask a lot of questions. They do a lot of things to sort of satisfy this curiosity. Many, or should we say most parents actually might be too busy or tired, in fact, to encourage or nurture this curiosity. And we have Izefwa back in the studio after so long to talk to us about why we need to encourage them. Wow. Welcome back, Izefwa.
Good to be back. I miss you.
Honestly, we missed you too. But this issue of curiosity, so let's start from the very beginning. Okay, why is it important? Why is curiosity important?
So in a child, in an adult, in any human, curiosity is that part of us that enables us to explore our world and create new things, solve problems, build healthy and intimate relationship, heal our bodies. Let's imagine all the challenges we have and the innovations that have come as a result of it, from flying an airplane to using the computers. All those things came about as a result of certain humans somewhere who was curious, who saw a problem and wondered, what else is in here? Or how can I solve this? Who just kept asking questions and never stopped. So just thinking of it that way, you realize that curiosity is such a vital skill, but interestingly, it's not a skill. Curiosity is actually an emotion.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Curiosity is an emotion. It's that feeling, it's a very intense feeling that you have as a person to just want to know, to want to learn, to want to explore, to solve problems. So it's a feeling.
Okay, so now, you know, there is that issue of kids being curious about things they're not exactly supposed to be curious about. Let's think of maybe they enter mommy or daddy's office and they're about to take a stapler and, you know, they're wondering what will happen if they put their hand under this stapler and just decide to press it.
So Titi, you said it the way we think it's experienced, let's be honest. They're curious about things they're not supposed to be curious about. What are they not supposed to be curious about? They're supposed to be curious about everything. It's unfortunate when we look at ourselves as adults. I think one of the greatest disservice that happens to us is that we lose that thing. We lose the capacity to be curious, to want to learn, to want to know. Even our education system, unfortunately, takes that away from us because we're so focused on getting it right than on learning, on wanting to just grow or exploring. And from the moment a child is born, I will not forget my 3 kids when they did this particular thing. I'm sure you remember when your child would look at their hand. What is that? When you begin to wonder, is this my body? When their brain begins to connect with their awareness that this is me, and then they touch it, that is curiosity. So there is nothing that they're supposed to be curious about anything, from things that are harmful to things that are helpful. Of course, there is the balance where we as parents need to know where to support them so they don't get hurt out of being curious, but not to stall that
curiosity.
That gifts, I call it a gift.
Okay, so I'm trying to take this further now. Curiosity, on one hand, could be a learning experience. But how do we as parents identify when it's a learning opportunity?
When, as parents, so this is practically what I do. Whether it's a good or bad situation, I explore it with curiosity. Even in a bad situation, say a misbehaving child, we even need the curiosity first. If I approach a misbehavior and I ask, what's going on with you? Instead of, would you stop that? So we call it shifting from being on the Georgia path
Okay.
to being on a learner path, even as an adult.
Okay.
So now I approach the situation, I stop you, and I stop you even not halting your curiosity. I say to you, oh, that could hurt you. Take your husband. In that moment, you could use even questions. So,
Do you know that
Do
could
you
hurt
know
you?
that could hurt you?
Okay.
What do you think this does? So if you touch it, that could hurt you. So I say ask curiosity questions. Use questions a lot. So while you're preventing the hurt, you're also allowing the child to think about that. So it's not just stopping it, but teaching it.
So one of the things I know kids are a lot more curious about now are devices. We have cell phones, tablets, laptops, and okay, so I got a lot of backlash for giving an old laptop to the twins to use.
Oh, really?
Yes. A lot of parents are like, oh, that, you know, it's exposing them too much. It's the internet. Why are you giving it to them? But the truth is, I think they've learned a lot more from using it than as opposed to taking it away from them.
It's always about balance. I will not give my child a laptop or even a tablet or whatever without even understanding how this works and what security measures are there for me to protect them. I think the problem is we're lazy, unfortunately. The things, maybe I shouldn't say, sometimes we're lazy, sometimes we don't know. So if I do not know that there are ways I can protect my children while they use the internet, I will not put those measures in place. For example, I will not give my child a computer and just leave the child online.
Of course.
You can turn off the Wi-Fi so they don't have access online. They only have access when you are online.
Yes.
But I'm not halting their curiosity. You can supervise you, so they use it when there is an adult present. So you can educate them on how to use it, because the truth is, whether you let them use it or not, they're going to pick up an auntie's computer someday. And you're not always going to be there.
So it's actually better for you to have taught them
They
initially.
need to learn it. So we cannot overprotect our children. They have to explore, but with boundaries and guidance. We can't overprotect them.
Izefwa, it's always a pleasure having you in the studio. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you for
once
having
again.
me.
And of course, you can contact us on our social media platforms at TVC Connect on all platforms with the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria. Tell us what you think about this issue of children and curiosity. It's about time for us to head over to the garden, and I know a beautiful performance is about to begin with our young saxophonists.
All right, I'm extremely excited here because I have these two wonderful superstars in the house. I've got Demi here and Temi, lovely, lovely saxophonists and all of that, man. You guys look lovely. See the way you guys look. You look pink. I feel good. Look at the company I'm in. Look at how these guys are dressed. How you guys doing this morning? Fine. Okay, cool. So they're about to give us a wonderful performance. I can't wait for these guys. We'll talk after this, right? Okay, take it away. Take it away. Okay, great, wonderful, wonderful. You guys are wonderful. Now, before I start, I want to know what, it's like you have, these socks, they sound different. This is like a bass or something. Tell me, what kind of socks are you using? Alto. Alto. Okay, this is called Alto. And what's yours called? Alto. Alto also. Okay, but I found out that this one is sharper. Like it has a sharper sound than this other one.
No, I mean, the way it's playing it.
Okay. Oh. See. Look, I'm learning from kids, man. Lovely, wonderful. I've had a wonderful time with them. We'll still talk with them. They'll be with us later on in the kitchen, but then we have to take a short break. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Don't go nowhere.
All right, welcome back. We said that this was the Children's Day celebration edition of the show, and we've had a couple of kid stars that have been joining us all morning. Right now, we have Gloria Atanda, who is the author of Ngozi, the Star of Umaifo Village. That's the book right here. Her name is Gloria Atanda. How are you?
Fine, thank you, sir.
All right, so you wrote this book. So first of all, I want to ask you, how long did it take you to write this?
It took me at least a whole month.
Like a month to write this?
Yes.
Very nice. So this Ngozi, the Star of Umaifo Village, tell us a little bit about the story.
Ngozi is a girl. She's the daughter of Mr. and Miss Unyo, and she was born to put a smile on her parents' face. And she's a girl that no one can shorten her destiny. So,
and then you wrote the book, and you wrote this story that, we can't say the whole story so that people can go and buy the book. But this Umaifo village, what village is it? Is this something that you formed by yourself?
yeah, I formed it. And by the time I searched it on the internet, I don't find it. So I don't know, the people like Igbo, they might find it themselves.
Yeah.
So
But Ngozi, of course, is a real name, but
yeah.
Umaifo is a village that you coined by yourself.
Yes.
So how did you decide that you wanted to write this story and have other children read it as well?
Well, I love reading storybooks, and I just sat down one day that I can do something like this also myself. So I just sat down, just like an inspiration, and I thought of what I can do, that how will it go? So until I got to the good point.
So then you created the story and put it together with the different characters and all of that. So this is your first book.
Yes.
So are you thinking of writing another book, like another story?
Yes.
So this new story that you're going to write, will you also be creating like new locations and places where people can go and things like that? Wow. Okay. So this story at the end, there are a number of things that happened where Ngozi got married, and she married her prince and all of that, which is like a nice fairy tale. But is there a moral to this story that you wrote?
Yes. It teaches every young girls and ladies to be diligent, and they should be respectful, and they should learn how to keep their dignity.
I like that. So diligent, respectful, and keeping their dignity, which is also very important. One of the things that you were saying in the book was the young prince was very handsome, and many girls were throwing themselves at him at some point. Yes. But Ngozi was very, she was very diligent, and she wasn't one of those that was doing that. And that was one of the things that attracted the prince to her, right?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so now that this book is out, what do you want to say to other children who are imaginative like you and are thinking about writing a story?
Well, I want to say to them that they should not be discouraged by things that's happening around them, and they should think of how they will do their own. They should not relent until they get to what they want to achieve. And they should stand special, that not imitating what others do. So.
Wow. Now, you're just 11 years old, but you've written your first book. And so tell me how Daddy and Mommy supported you in doing this work.
Well, the first time and the second time, they didn't take it serious. So the book got lost.
As usual, because you were probably 10 years old at the time.
So the book got lost twice. But later, I kept on disturbing them until they took it serious. And when I saw that they found interest in it, well, the printer delayed it. And my mom kept on encouraging me that, don't worry, it will soon be out. And it was out last upper week, Friday.
Wow, wow, wow. So you kept disturbing them. So two things that I've learned this morning. First, when you want to write something, if you have a story to tell, just write it, right? Yes. And then secondly, make sure you disturb your parents until they ensure that it comes out. So now they're encouraging you to write something else, right?
Yes.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about what you want to study. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a lawyer.
You want to be a lawyer, but of course you're a writer as well. So you're going to be a lawyer when you grow up, or at least that's what you want to be now. That might change a little bit later on. So if you want to be a lawyer, what would you be?
It's a lawyer that I climbed for. I don't know being that thing.
Okay, so do your friends like books as well?
Yeah, especially my classmates.
Oh, your classmates. So you guys read stories together. And so tell me about your favorite book. So now that you're reading your book, I'm sure there are some books that you also like as well that, you know, when you see them, you're interested. So what are the books that attract you the most when you read?
I love many, but the one that is about animals, like the genesis of their fights or anything that caused them live in the jungle and living around people. Those are the type of stories I like.
All right, very nice. What class are you in now?
I'm in JS3.
JS3? Already?
Yes.
You're 11 years old, you're in JS3. When I was 11 years old, I probably was in JS1, probably just getting in. Very nice. So JS3, you've written your first book. By the time you're in SS3, you probably would have written your second book. So your second book obviously will be bigger than this.
Yeah.
This one is just about, how many pages? 12 pages. 12 pages, but it also has pictures in there as well. So do you also make out time to maybe watch movies or watch TV?
Well, I love Igbo film.
You love Igbo films?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, which is why you had some Igbo themes in this book, right? So apart from Igbo films, what else do you watch?
Cartoons.
Cartoons? Like what cartoons?
Let me see. I love Jim Jones cartoons, which is Daisy Jr., PJ Masks.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, PJ Masks. Now, so let's talk about a few of the other things that you like to do that are your talents. So, you know, some kids that have, you know, several talents that you do. We just watched some kids now playing the saxophone. Earlier on, we saw some kids doing ballet. So if you were not writing and you wanted to do like extracurricular activities in school, what would you do?
Singing and dancing.
Oh, wow, you sing and dance? Maybe we should have allowed you sing and dance earlier on this show. But you'll have had to practice for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so singing and dancing is one of the things that you also want to do as well. All right. Okay, so very soon we're going to be going to the kitchen. Hopefully, I'm sure you've had breakfast already.
No, yeah.
You have? Okay, but you'll still, you know, test what we have for you today, right? Okay, so we are going to be going to the kitchen now with Gloria Ayomide, right? That's your name.
Yeah.
And have breakfast, right? I think also Mike has some social media updates for us on what's going on with social media. All right, so let's go to the kitchen. Okay, we'll take the updates tomorrow. So I'm presenting my young writer.
Yes.
Have a seat.
My seat.
All right.
That's Temi and Demi.
Hi.
So that's where's
Temi and Demi.
Okay, so this is Temi with the nice white tuxedo.
Yeah.
And Demi.
With the
so
nice,
you guys, man.
Honestly.
Delivering some Kenny G moves.
Yeah. Okay, at first I'd
Very
like to know, I noticed you're very prim and proper. I mean, it crossed your legs.
Yeah.
Yes.
11-year-old, I wouldn't do that. Who taught you that?
She's amazing. She's amazing.
You're so
She has
prim and
poise.
proper. I mean,
She has poise. That's what it's called.
who taught you that, please? I want to know.
My mom.
Your mom. Oh.
God bless her.
Kudos to your mom.
God bless her.
I
And
mean,
we've been seeing your dad going up and down, like he's smiling from ear to ear. He's so happy,
he's
so proud of you.
Aww.
We're proud. We're all
and these
proud
young
here.
guys blew our minds earlier on. Like really.
So did you pick your outfit, Temi?
Who picked it for you?
You can't pick
Your
him
mom.
up yet.
Mom. What about
So
you?
how long do you guys practice? You know, there are many kids at home now.
block your face.
Yeah.
You know, there are many kids at home now watching us, and they're very inspired by what you're doing. How long do you have to practice, and how many times a week?
During weekdays, I don't really practice because in school I have to read to prepare for school.
Yeah.
So mostly during weekends.
Okay.
That you
So
practice.
I practice.
Same with you?
Mostly 8 hours. Saturday and Sunday.
8 hours.
8 hours.
Hours.
What do you eat in between?
As in, What do you eat? What do you eat to practice that long?
Wow.
Like, what do you eat to practice that long?
I just eat normal food.
So there's very little time for TV then. So maybe like 1 or 2 hours.
How about David? How about David? David doesn't eat something.
Not up to an hour of TV. Yeah. Wow.
So do you really want to be a saxophonist in future?
He's already a saxophonist.
No, in future.
Yeah.
Like after you're done with your university education, you want to say, oh, I want to be a professional saxophonist.
My ambition is to become a pastor.
Wow,
a
interesting
doctor.
stuff.
Hey.
And a multi-instrumentalist.
Nice.
Wow.
You can do it.
He's a man of God right here. He already has his white suit.
What about you? What about you?
I'll be a doctor and a musician.
A musician.
Musician.
All right.
Who's
Doctor by day, musician by night.
Who's your favorite musician right now?
I'll go for 2 people.
Okay.
BJ Sax and Quick One.
Wow.
Oh, Kirkwello. All right. This guy understands. This guy understands.
As I'm telling you.
It's making me think about my life. But let's
now, who's your favorite artist? Whoa. Legbe.
Let's hear about the food.
All right, Chef Lillian has done it again.
Okay.
With some continental-ish.
Chef Lillian, you want to move closer to the kids and
come here.
let them.
Okay.
Okay.
So today I made for you fish fillet with cream, yogurt, and all. And I have a pea puree here. I have sauteed vegetables, onion, and mixed capsicums, and I have a deep fried potato chips here.
All right.
So,
Very nice. Are you guys
I
interested?
just love potato chips, so yeah.
Are you guys interested?
All right, so who wants to taste this?
Moving
Who
closer.
wants to taste?
All of them we taste.
All of you?
We'll start with the potatoes.
Let's
All
go.
of them we taste.
All right.
Who wants to?
Let's go.
By who wants to? Is
We start with the potatoes there.
Yeah, start with the potatoes.
And dip that into. Why is the sauce green?
It's a pea.
It's pea soup.
Yeah,
Okay,
frozen peas.
Oh, frozen peas.
Okay.
Very nice.
I'm not used to this kind of things.
I'm trying to find the. All right, so taste. Go ahead.
I should taste it.
Go ahead and taste. Go ahead and taste.
Taste it.
Why? Jesus. Use this. Use the spoon. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, you know that.
There's a funny look on her face.
Kids aren't supposed to eat.
What is that look on her face?
They're not supposed to eat outside without mommy's
Permission, eh?
mommy's permission. And
Mommy,
if they give
I'm
it,
sorry.
he said, "Mommy, sorry."
He said, "Mommy, I'm sorry."
And if they give you a party pack in school, make sure you take it home.
All right then. All right, go ahead. Taste it. Go ahead. Go ahead. He's a bit worried.
Pastor is fasting. All right, we have to start rounding off the show. The show today. It's been really nice. All these talented kids and amazing work that they're doing. Big thank you to Homely NG for the kitchen accessories.
And of course, thank you to Fola's Place for styling my hair. Thank you to all the kids that performed today.
Yeah.
Amazing, the dancers, and in fact, it's been a great show.
Great show.
To all the kids out there as well, have a great day.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
For
7
Democracy Day tomorrow.